Yo, so I'm going to talk to you about Centro. I'm going to talk about the tunes that are coming out on there, so like when they was made, and just ramble on a little bit about them because I'm a bit excited about these ones. They are from an era of 2017 up till now. So I'm going to talk about the first one, which was made in 2017. This is in no order. So that's Drums on Tick. I've just had a look. It was sometime after Sun and Bass. It's the first year I ever went, which was with Noah and Dan Fellows and Megan. That's it, Megan. Wolverhampton crew. So yeah, come back. 29th of September, I've made this. This is the day of the original idea. Drums on Tick, this tune's called. I think it was all about how fast a tune can actually have all these hits, because it's pretty much ticking. It's like there's something happening all the time. It's got this syncopated rhythm where it just sounds faster than what it is. And as of this year, September onwards, I've managed to get this tune tuned up now. I've tweaked it so the drums sound rapid, considering it's only 173 beats per minute. It sounds like it's 176. It really does sound rather quick. It's ticking along. And Drums on Tick, it abbreviated from something else on Tick. So the next tune I started in February 2020, and I've only just managed to get a vocal on it this time last year. Yeah. And it goes off, this one does. It's very touching, it's very close to your heart. When the tune was made, it was during the time of COVID, and you know, a lot of shit was going on for everybody. Like, you know, people was very much under the weather. A lot of suicides was taking place, and a lot of people's mental health has been rattled and completely destroyed since the beginning of COVID-19. So this track I'm talking about, it's called Swing Me a Rope. This is what I called it originally. I believe I played it at Subtle FM around 2021 when I went down there. I've been tweaking away at this song now again, because the drums back in the day, they wasn't great. I wasn't proud of any of my drum processing. It's very difficult to finish an idea of a song because the drums sounded a bit shit. So I spent a bit more time developing the drums, and then I was happy with them. Next thing you know, Mr. Truth's come out of nowhere. Meow. Decided to drop some beautiful vocals on this track, which completely fitted the title and the feeling and the vibe of the tune from the time I wrote it myself. To get Luke's vocal and meaningfulness on this tune, it very much means a lot to me and cuts me very deeply. And when you listen to it, and when other people have listened to it, it cuts them deeply too. So I'm very privileged and very honoured to have Luke sing on this tune. So big up Luke Truth for Swing Me a Rope. Hold on. May the 4th, 2020, yeah, is the day that I made Fourth Force, which is track 4 on Centro. And I was thinking to myself, why is it called Fourth Force? Why would I have called it Fourth Force? And then it occurred to me that I made it on May the 4th. So that's when that song was made, and I think that's why it's all oohing and ahhing. I don't know what that's about, but it's cool, I like it. It's about the chilled vibe, that bass line just like LFO oscillating crazily for a little bit and then getting crazy towards the end, and then the silent drop out of it. That was fun. I believe that song again is sampled from a Shy Horror album, Zombie Zoo. Definitely, I'm sure there's a bit in there from Zombie Zoo. Some good tunes on there. Shy Horror. This is like 2013, this album, I think, if not a little bit earlier, was released, but it's good to now be able to resample some of these things with the likes of RX 10, 11, whatever, separating certain elements, because just to go off topic a bit, I don't really like using it, but when it comes to chopping up old stuff that you never thought you could actually get hold of, I love it. It's brilliant, because I've still got CDs and some WAVs of files from back in the day, so I can get a good clean sample that's still worthy of usage with good bit rate, you know what I mean, as opposed to a YouTube rip rate or go all funky. So in February 2020, I also started another tune, which is called Bass Funk, because it's all about the bass, proper funk. I've got my PV guitar, it's just behind us in the corner. I've had that since I was skating, trying to play Sublime and the Green Day and Nirvana and a bit of Chili Peppers. You got to try it, yeah. In this album, I've decided to call it A Lesson in Expression, because it has a lot of different hammers going on throughout the song. It doesn't just do the same thing throughout the whole 64 and then over the next 32 and then the break. There's loads of breaks, there's loads of builds, there's a dropout where apparently you don't need it, but I like the way that the song structures itself. It's a lesson in expression. You're not doing everything how you're supposed to, you know. Rules are there to be broken, not stuck by. That's why we all do what we do. It took again a while to even think about releasing this. I stumbled across it because I got a folder full of recent files from 2008. Just gonna have to check now. I've changed from 2009. Some of them are just really poor ideas, but still. I've got some tunes that are just sitting there, and I've stumbled across this specific track, Bass Funk, and I was like, why is this just sitting here? This is literally done. I've got songs that are just finished, but the drums are at this level, and they need to be at this level. The whole track needs to come up to that dynamic. So that's what I've been doing with a lot of these tunes. They just needed bringing up to dynamic, and then yeah, that's where that one come from, man. I just love playing my bass. I love playing some funk. Funk sounds good on anything, let alone drum and bass. In the right hands, anything is possible. So, for this one, I'm gonna open some biscuits. Yeah, them biscuits are bad, you know. So, yeah, June 2022. It's all going off, like. Got this tune, working on it. Come back from Sun and Bass, met Rob Manos, done this tune, getting this all together. Artwork done, this done, that done, tunes mixed, it's down, it's gone to New Orleans, it's been sent to Kalu to master, it's come back, sent it to Jake Woolley to master, it's come back, we like that one, get it ready to go out the door, send it to promo, bish bash bosh, and then I get told to send it somewhere to the label, get signed, and then shortly after that, was it Corsica? Went to a Rupture night, and so I went to see Rob play. Was he playing? Yeah, I went to see Rob play at a Rupture night. Seba and Manos, I think, or someone, I can't bloody remember. But he was there anyway. I was like, okay, I'm going, I'm gonna get my ass down there, gone there, chilling. Yeah, it was Seba and Manos. Sure it was. But Seba dipped, didn't see him. So then, just chilling in the crowd, stanking away in the left-hand corner. Hamza's there, bloody couple of other Joe's there, Big Joe, Insane, man. Next thing you know, I'm talking to this geezer Reese, and we just get talking, find out his producer, this, that, the other, got on like 2 peas in a pod. Next thing you know, I asked him to do a remix, I think, and it was fucking bang on. Remix of Memories. Or was this before? This must have been before the promo, because I had it ready for promo. So we've been talking backwards and forwards about our goals, our ambitions and stuff like that. It was great, and I heard what he'd done. I was very much interested because we got a right good chat on Memories at the Rupture Rave. Yeah, he's done this sick remix, and it was really good to talk to him, as everything about his mindset with the music when he's writing it as well, I very much agreed on and liked his composition and stuff. So in June 2022, I made this track called Functional Mindset, based on meeting Reese and his mindset when it comes to the composition of music, because I feel and I thought, and I still think I do think the same, that we share similar things when it comes to music production and the way we like structure it. But obviously we have our own clinical identities. So I tried to just write a song based on Functional's mindset, and that's what that tune is. Track 3, Functional Mindset. So when I met Reese and talking to him during the production journey for the release of Memories featuring Robert Manos. So Belfast Keyring, this definitely feels a lot older than 2023. Definitely, I don't know why. It's been sitting on my mind for ages. I'm gonna have to check. Thursday the 2nd, 6 o'clock. I'm not sure if Planet Earth had just come out by Calibre, but I think it might have. 29th of November 2019, that's when Planet Earth come out. Doesn't sound right. Calibre's Planet Earth album was released in 2019. Nah. Something happened in 2023, I think. I made this tune called Belfast Keyring, and obviously in the title you can tell it's aimed in the direction of, inspired by Dominic, okay, Calibre. However, the song has no suggestion that it's following the nature of it's not. It doesn't sound anything like a signature record appreciation track. It's more just in hindsight. I do like to believe that it's just a token of Belfast. For whatever reason it is, I don't know. But that's where the name comes from, and that's what was going on in my head at the time of writing this. You know, you could think you want to make a tune that's going to sound like, I don't know, like DLR or something. And then, or noise, you know, you're going to make a noisy, you say you want to make something that sounds like noise, and it comes out to sound like Head Rush. You know, you're not going to think of a different name now, are you? Because this is what it is. It's what it is. So yeah, the Belfast Keyring, track 1. You know, it has a bit of deep, full meaningfulness with the pads and that arpeggiator. Eventually, after the intro, it makes sense. Like, it starts to gel, come together. You know, everything makes clear sense in harmony. When it's not in harmony, nothing makes any sense at the beginning. Unless you know what you're listening for, and then the journey, the adventure, and when it comes together, boom! Oh yeah, go Sean! Belfast Keyring, like that one. Took me a while to do anything with this. It was sitting in stems for, apparently it's only 2 years. It's definitely from 2020. 3. Must have just rinsed it really bad and never got past the drums. So now I've got some good drums going on in my life. That change has come to life. But Belfast keyring, it's one of them. It's a Percy, that is. As well as drums on tick, it may not seem like it means anything to you lot. It's just how rapid it sounds. And then that flute in the middle, it's proper tribal Indian ting. Yeah, this song I do like. I fucking like that one. Almost makes me tear when the keys come in after about 3 minutes. Just like it's heavenly beautiful. Beautiful. So the last 2 tracks, I needn't speak about one of them because one of them is the other and the other is the one. So the one is the other and the other is the one. Yeah. The one that is the other is No Pressure, but the one is Technocrats. You see me? So we was on holiday, Sun and Bass crew. Whatever. We was on holiday. Frankie's having a moan, trying to sell herself to come out. Do I or don't I? And we're encouraging her. We're like, yeah, come on, we're trying to be gentle. We've got to be gentle. See if we could get her to come out to an amazing night. But she decides to work. And she nearly persuaded us that she nearly persuaded herself that she was coming. And then there was me, Rush, Luke, Frankie, and something had been said like, no, I've got to do my work, I've got to stay and do it and then can go out tomorrow or something. And then Luke sits there and sings, or is he standing as he comes through the door? Can't remember, can't quite record it. And he says, no pressure, take a little time out, take a little time. So I think one of us, and we had to do something about it right there and then. So we fucking stopped. She stopped to the work, yeah, recorded. We've got the metronome on the laptop. And then at 174, with a metro in the background, Luke sings into his phone, no pressure, no pressure, take a little time out, take a little time, yeah. And then boom, got the clip back, sent the clip. Asked for the clip. Meanwhile, we are ready to go out. I'm sitting there with my tracker. Yeah, got my tracker. Got my laptop here. Got the sample off there onto this bad boy. And we should have already left the house like half an hour ago. And then I was like, all right, let's go. It's on the tracker. It's ready to go. Can't remember which night it was. I'd like to say it was Wednesday, but I can't remember who was on the lineup that night. And, yeah, we've got the sample anyway, and been out, whatever. I think I've gone. When I made it there. Got it all done. I'd have made it when I was there, one of the nights or one of the mornings. I was making quite a few tunes out there. I was really active with my poly tracker this year. Got this tune, No Pressure, on the poly tracker, on this bad boy. Full length track, literally written and everything. Played it. Great. Come back into Reason, come back into the box and cleaned it up, polished it up, bit more effects, stereo image, you know. And then the tune's done and I was like, right, I need an intro. And I've moved the track across, you know, few bars, 16, 24, started writing something, pitching up the sample, pitching it down a bit, and then that's how Technocrats was born. I literally pitched the drums up a few cents, only a few cents, nothing drastic, definitely different tone, only slightly different, definitely different. Yeah, started taking the sample, I forget what I've done to it now actually, let me just play it. I've turned the pitch of the sample up back to what sounds normal. So that's how Technocrats was born, and then I just got some effects that I've been using from somewhere in the song, funked around with that, got some saxophones in, and that's Rumours Born. I mean, different groove completely. So they're 2 tracks in one. Originally I was thinking this could be an A side and a B side because it was a whole track of 15 minutes, both tunes. Oh no, 11 minutes. That is the full breakdown of Centro, my 3rd release of this year, 2025. As the album, the continuity of it all, I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. I think it's important to make it continuous. You could listen to it from start to finish. There isn't really any bits where it lulls. You know, it should make sense. And one track on here you could listen to, and you'd know the track before it, and you'd know the track after it, because it's a good album. I really believe it's a good album, and I want you all to enjoy it. Bigchoc, Centro.